Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind a lot lately. Something that many of you who are new to Linux, or even those who've been using it for a while, might relate to. It's that feeling. That feeling that using Linux is some kind of perpetual test of your patience, your technical skills, and your sanity. I remember when I first started, every day felt like an exam. Will my Wi-Fi work today? Will this software install without a page-long error message? Will I accidentally delete my entire home directory with a single typo in the terminal? It was exhausting. Constantly on edge, treating my computer not as a tool, but as a puzzle I had to solve just to get through the day. But here's the thing I want to share today. It doesn't stay that way. There's a point, a beautiful, glorious turning point where Linux stops being a test and just becomes your computer. It becomes normal. And the journey to that normal is what I want to break down. It's not about suddenly becoming a super genius hacker overnight. It's a much more subtle, gradual process. For me, the first big breakthrough was realizing that you don't have to learn everything all at once. When you first dive in, you're bombarded with terms like kernel, shell, desktop environment, window manager, file system hierarchy. It's overwhelming. You feel like you need a computer science degree just to open a web browser. But that's the Windows mindset talking. On Windows, you're a user. On Linux, you're an administrator, and you're handed all the keys at once. So the secret is to ignore most of them at the beginning. You don't need to understand how the Linux kernel scheduler works to write an email. Think of it like learning in layers. The first layer is just basic usage. How do I open apps? How do I browse files? How do I connect to the internet? Stick to the graphical user interface. Use the App Store or Software Center. Just live in it for a while, treat it like you would any new operating system. Get comfortable, this is your base camp. To worry about the terminal, don't worry about config files, just use it. Once you're comfortable there, you'll naturally start to peel back the next layer. This usually happens when you hit your first little annoyance. Maybe the default file manager doesn't have a feature you liked from Windows. Or maybe you want to change the look of your desktop icons. This is where the magic begins. You will do a little search. How to change icons in Ubuntu, or best file managers for Linux. And this is your first real, intentional step into customization. You'll discover that you're not just stuck with what you're given. You can change almost anything. And this isn't just about making things pretty. It's about making the system work for you. It's about efficiency. You might discover a little terminal command that renames 100 files at once, a task that would have taken ages manually. At first, it's scary. You copy and paste a command from a forum, hold your breath, and hit enter. And when it works, that feeling is incredible. It's a shot of pure empowerment. You didn't just use the computer. You told it what to do and it listened. This leads to the next crucial piece of the puzzle, the community. In the Windows world, if something breaks, you're often on your own or paying for support. In the Linux world, if something breaks, it's an opportunity to connect with one of the most helpful communities on the planet. The ArchWiki forums, Reddit communities like our Linux questions, these places are treasure troves. You'll post a question thinking you're the only person in history to have this problem. And within an hour, you'll have 3 different people offering solutions, explaining the concepts and guiding you through the fix. Sure, you might run into the occasional read the manual comment, but those are honestly rare. The vast majority of people are just excited to share what they know. I've learned more from random forum posts and friendly Redditors than from any official manual. This process of asking, learning, and then eventually helping someone else is what solidifies your own knowledge. It's how you go from being a student to a peer. The biggest shift, though, is internal. It's the mindset change. You stop seeing a problem as a failure of the system and start seeing it as a learning opportunity. The OS isn't broken. It's just waiting for you to tell it what to do. You move from being a passive consumer of software to an active participant in your own computing experience. That anxiety you felt at the beginning, the fear of breaking things, it gets replaced by confidence. You know that even if you do break something, you have the skills and the community has the knowledge to fix it. That's true freedom. I realized I'd crossed the threshold one day when I booted up my machine and just started working. I didn't think about the operating system at all. It was invisible. The Wi-Fi connected, my apps launched, my custom scripts ran in the background, and everything just flowed. My computer wasn't a project anymore. It was a tool, perfectly molded to my hand. I wasn't fighting it. I was dancing with it. I still learn new things every day. That's the beauty of it. The test never truly goes away, but it changes. It's no longer a pass-fail exam on basic functionality. It's more like an open book, take-home test, where the goal is to see how much more efficient and powerful you can make your workflow. It becomes a fun challenge, not a stressful chore. So if you're in that early phase, if you feel like you're constantly being tested by Linux, hang in there. Be patient with yourself. Learn in layers. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Embrace the small victories. Every config file you tweak, every terminal command you master, is a step towards that moment of clarity. One day, you'll boot up your machine, and you'll realize it's not a test anymore. It's just home. And that is a truly wonderful feeling. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know your own Linux journey in the comments below. What was the moment you realized it had become normal for you? And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing for more content like this. I'll see you in the next one.